Hi guys, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Prestige P, and today I'm gonna show you how to get this nice, natural, step-by-step, everyday, flawless makeup look. Even though the eye is not like an everyday eye, but basically this video is about the face, and I'm gonna show you step-by-step what you should do at home to get a nice, natural, flawless, long-lasting, everyday makeup look. I love it so much. I just go ahead and put on my hat and my wig because I am going out and I just want to look so pretty. So I was like, okay, let me just turn on the camera, show you guys step by step in detail how to get a flawless, glowy, natural look. So this video is about this makeup right here. It is so pretty, so flawless. But before we jump into this video, please go ahead and click that subscribe button right now, down below, right here, right now, and also turn on that notification because I do upload every single Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Okay, so go ahead, before you jump into this video, click that subscribe button so we could be family and we could be all friends. Okay, so enough with the chit chat. I don't want this intro to be too long, but I just want to come on camera to show you how I got this look, and you could do it at home without breaking the bank. Okay, that's important. All right, so I will definitely see you again in my next video. Bye. Okay guys, so step one of the flawless natural makeup look, you will need your moisturizer. This moisturizer is Loraeal Hydrating Renewal, and this is what I also always use for my skin because I do have dry skin. So just go ahead and moisturize. You don't have to buy the most expensive moisturizer out there and then afterwards you're broke. You don't have no money to pay your car notes. You don't have no money to pay the rent. So go to your beauty supply store, go to your nearest pharmacy and get yourself a natural, nice foundation that is good for your skin. I do have dry skin, so this moisturizer is very good for me. Okay, so step number two, you will need a primer. Any primer of your choice. I am using the Fenty Pro Filter Primer and I love this so much. This is just heaven. If you don't have it, you could go ahead and just get yourself a regular primer. Okay, so after you moisturize and prime your face, just go ahead and let it sit there for like a minute or so. You just want it to sink into your skin. You don't want it to be on top of your skin. So just don't go ahead and do anything else. Just go ahead and just let it sit there for like 30 seconds to a minute. Okay, so while the primer is sinking and the moisturizer is sinking into my skin, I'm going to go ahead and use my Fenty lip balm just to moisturize your lip because right now my lips is feeling so choppy and I just can't. Okay, so go ahead and take any lip gloss of your choice and moisturize your lips. Next, you want to go ahead and color correct. If you do have dark spot on your face, you could go ahead and color correct. If not, you could just skip this part. But as you can see, I do have dark spots here, and I also concealed my eyelid already when I did my eyebrow. So right now I'm going to go ahead and color correct, and these two concealer that I use is the Allegra Pro in orange, and I use the MAC that I always use, and this is in the shade NW45. So you could choose any color corrector you want to choose, and I'm gonna go ahead and choose the MAC because I just love the way how it is so pigmented and also it is so full coverage. I love this MAC, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little bit under my eyes, and wherever I have dark spots, just go ahead and just put it there. Then you're going to go ahead and use your damp beauty blender. Make sure it's damp put it underneath the water and just squeeze it out. Go ahead and just blend this in. Okay, so now that's all blended in, and as you can see how my face is already looking flawless and nice. Next, you're going to go ahead and use any foundation of your choice. You could use medium to full coverage, you could use full coverage, whatever foundation you have at home, go ahead and use it. I will be using my Fenty, and I am in the shade 420, and you could go ahead and shake it up. And this foundation is medium to full. I love how this foundation feels on my skin. It's like I have nothing on, and I love it so much. So go ahead and use any foundation of your choice. And I am using my damp beauty blender, and go ahead and just pat it in. Do not swipe it, just pat it in just like that. Okay, so now the foundation is on, and what I always do is that I go in after the beauty blender, and this is kind of like a flat dense brush. Go ahead and just blend it in, because sometimes the beauty blender doesn't fully blend it in properly. So if you feel like it's not blended fully, go ahead and just use a dense makeup brush and just blend it in, and make sure you carry it all the way down to your neck and also your ears. Okay, so the next step, you're going to go ahead and you're going to conceal. As I said, you could use any concealer of your choice. I'm going to be using my Kat Von D concealer, and this is in the shade D35 Neutral. This concealer is full coverage. I love it so much. I sometimes switch with the Kat Von D and the NARS. So go ahead and just conceal your under eyes, and I put it onto the tip, like right here at my nose area, just like that. So if you don't want a contour, this will give you like a natural contour. So you see how I do it, just like that, and then just go ahead and just put it under your eyes. Okay guys, so now that the concealer is on, I put it under my eyes, the forehead, bridge of my nose, and I put it on the side of my cheeks, because the reason why I put it there is because I do have crazy smile line. So if you do have crazy smile line, I will recommend you put your concealer there, and go ahead and just blend it out with your brush. Sponge, I'm going to use another sponge. This is also damp. So first, what I started to do, because I learned this from the famous, the most loving Jackie Aina, and I let the concealer sit under my eyes, and I do everything else. This is what I do last. Reason why you're supposed to do it is because if you want a more fuller coverage, you could go ahead and do that, but sometimes you could go ahead and just wipe, do whatever you want, okay? But if you want a more fuller coverage, let it sit there for a little minute and let it kind of dry just a little bit, and then go ahead and blend it out. So I'm going to go ahead and start blending this out. Okay, so now that's blended all out, I'm going to go ahead and use that same brush, and what I'm doing, I'm just going to go ahead and blend out just the side, the edges, so that it doesn't show wherever you had conceal. So just do the edge part only and just blend it out. Alright, so next you have to set your eyes. You have to set your under eyes anytime you do a concealer of such sort. Okay, so make sure you set your under eyes, and I'll be using my Sasha Buttercup. I love this so much, but you could use any setting powder of your choice. So First, I'm going to go ahead, and also if you do have dry skin like me, do not bake. I'm telling you, do not bake. Go ahead and take a little bit on the sponge, brush it off, and just pat it in just like that. Just pat it in because you don't want your under eyes to crease at all. So just take a little bit and just pat it in just like that. And make sure you put it where your smile line is so that it could prevent a lot of crease. So just put it around the small lines. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and brush it off. I'm going to be using this NYX brush. I just got it the other day and it's very fluffy. You could go ahead and use a bigger brush too, but just use a nice fluffy brush. I'm going to go ahead and use this brush. I prefer this one. It's really soft, like it's so soft. And go ahead and use a finishing powder of your choice just to brush it off and also to finish off the rest of your face. What I always use, but it's done. I'm so upset it is finished, even though it's a little bit in it, but it's done. It's finished. Like you could see, it hit pan, okay? And I always use the MAC in Dark Deep. I have to go to MAC, okay? So for this one, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my Milani powder. And this is in the shade 06 Caramel. And just pat it into, and just go ahead and just brush off the excess powder that you have under your eyes. And you're going to do it all over your face. So this is a setting finishing powder. And just go ahead and do that. So next, I'm going to go ahead and contour. My face is feeling so dry and also I'm going to hurry up and contour my face. You could use a liquid or you could use a powder. I prefer a powder, and this is what I always use. And this is optional. You don't have to do it, but just go ahead and put a little contour. I mean, it's showing, but it's not showing a lot. And you want a natural looking contour, so go ahead, use any contour of your choice. So I'm going to go ahead and do the forehead, the cheeks, and if you want you could do your nose, but I don't think I'm going to do my nose today, okay? So next, after all of that is done, I'm going to quickly spray my face. You have to spray your face, especially if you have dry skin. Spray your face with any setting spray that you want to use. I'm using the Mario setting spray. I just got it the other day and I love it so much. So I'm going to go ahead and spray my face. Okay, so now the face is sprayed. You can see that very natural glow. I'm going to go ahead and use my beauty blender. And you could either sink it into your skin just like that, or you could go ahead and let it sit and let it naturally air dry. I prefer doing this, so this is what I'm going to do. Just go ahead and just pat it into your skin just like that. Just pat it in and you'll be fine. Okay guys, so now that the whole entire foundation of the Natural Glow is finished, I'm going to go ahead and just finish off my eyes off camera, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is it of my step-by-step natural glowy look. I went ahead and I used the Sahara by Juvia's Place palette to do my eyes, and for the glow I did use my MAC Gold Deposit, and also for the lips I used my ColourPop. This is in the shade Pillow Talk. It's a very neutral color. I love it so much. This is my first time using it and it's so pretty, and I just top it off with my Fenty. So yeah, and yeah, I put on my wig and I also put on a hat because I'm going to the movies, okay? So I just want to look so classy and nice. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoy this nice step-by-step natural glowy look, and it's so pretty. You could do this at home, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe before you go though. Click that subscribe, turn on your notification, because I do upload Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Okay, so go ahead and click that subscribe button right now, and I will definitely see you again in my next video. Bye guys.